Hey Capricorn, welcome to Tarot by Nubian Oracle. I am your girl Nubian Oracle, here to bring you a message from Spirit. So today we're just gonna hop right in and get some cards from the What's the Gossip deck. See what's going on in Capricorn's energy. What's the gossip on Capricorn at this time? Who's in Capricorn's energy? What's going on? Whatever comes out. All right, we got commitment issues. All right, Capricorn, you or somebody in your energy or somebody you're dealing with got commitment issues. They could not want to actually settle down at this time. I feel like it's a complicated thing to do. We have past life and energy vampire. So this could be somebody that you've known from a past life or past time, somebody you dated in the past, but this is somebody who just took from you. So it doesn't matter anyway. That's who's in your energy. Somebody who has commitment issues that you no longer speak to. That was just an energy vampire who took everything from you. Your energy, your money, your time, your love, just everything. And if you haven't already, it's somebody you need to cut cords with. Yay, because you're becoming a person who's self-made because of the lessons that you learned in the past. Now you realize that there's just some things that you have to do on your own, that you can't, necessarily ask for help from everybody or tell everybody everything. You learned your lessons, and now that you're wiser, you're taking those lessons and you're bringing them with you to every which way you turn in life throughout your journey. What else? We have plastic smiles, deep fake, and wake up call. Yeah, the people around you, you're starting to really see the people around you that are fake. You're starting to really be shown the people around you that are only there for, superficial reasons, or people that, have said one thing to you in the past and you realize that they've lied about it, or, they say they love you, but deep down they hate you. You're starting to actually see it. And it's something that you can't ignore anymore. This is another lesson that you've learned about people. There's a place that you're going to be going in life where everybody can't come with you, and most likely it might be a little lonely up there, but you're going to be able to do this on your own, and you're going to end up sharing this with somebody. This is something that, if you continue to talk with your spirit guides and follow the guidance of the footsteps that you're supposed to be stepping in right now, you're just going to be led to your purpose here, and operating in your purpose will always attract everything that's meant to come to you. Keep learning lessons, keep introspecting. Keep waking up every day to be a better version of yourself than you were yesterday. We got boundaries here. Yeah, you're setting up boundaries and letting people go. You have no issues doing that anymore because you're going to another bracket. Do you understand? There's a place that you're going right now that people just can't go with you. They can't. Not at this time. They're not meant to be a part of this right now. That's too many, Spirit. You're gonna have money rolling in. You're gonna be rolling in dough. In this picture right here, up here with self-made, it looks like she's standing in front of her own shop. That costs money, don't it? All right. You need a deposit like this to keep a shop open, don't you? Yeah. The fact that you're seeing who's being fake and just, smiling in your face to get, ride on your coattail to success, you're putting up the boundaries to them too. It's either they're getting boundaries put up if you don't want to completely let them go out of your life, right? Example would be family members or so, or you're just letting them go. People that they don't offer you anything in your life anyway. They don't do anything for you. They're just there and they're there. You notice if you think about it, maybe they ask you for things all the time. Maybe they're always trying to be nosy about what you got going on, like maybe a little too nosy, right? Maybe you had inklings about friends that you've had that would talk about you behind your back. These are the ones that you're letting go. You're just backing up. What else? We got poker face. Yeah, that's you. You're backing up, and this is how I see this right here. You putting your hands up with this poker face because you're like, enough is enough, and you can't do this anymore, and I'm not going to let you do this anymore. And the people that you just back away from, that's the face that they see. People can't read you. People find you very hard to read, right? As they should, because everything isn't their business. Just like I said, one of the lessons that you learned was not telling everybody everything right away. Wait till it's done. Trust the signs, Capricorn. Trust the guidance that you're getting. Pay attention to the guidance that you're getting. Like I said, talking with your spirit guides, talking with God's spirit universe, getting the messages, getting the downloads, doing what you need to do, right? You're being led in a particular direction. You're about to have a crazy bounce back. You have a secret admirer. That could be a little side note here. Secret admirer. Clearly, you don't know who they are if it's a secret. And if they don't want to tell you, they can keep it a secret. And retirement goals. Whatever it is that you got coming in the long run, you'll be fine. You might be able to even retire early. You'll be able to live the life that you want to live. I hear that you just want to relax with the family and go on vacation. You just want to be in the sun. Yeah, I bet you'll be able to do that. But you got to keep trusting the signs and following the guidance that you're being given at this time. Even if you're unsure, keep moving forward unless you've been given a redirection, right? Sometimes rejection is redirection. We have to see and be able to see, understand that we're just being redirected to a different spot that's actually going to work better for what it is that we're trying to do or where we're trying to go. Yeah, you have a big break coming. There's something happening. You just need to trust in your spirit guides. I feel like it's kind of just getting repetitive. You have a life-changing moment coming at this time. Maybe there could have been something that you tried doing in the past that didn't go very well, and now you're having to bounce back with that very thing, and it's about to give you a big break because this time around you followed all the signs that you were given because of a lot of the lessons that you've learned in the past. You've learned that you can't do anything around energy vampires. You can't build anything around energy vampires. You can't be around them and you can't have them around you. They are not allowed to take from your energy because if they're taking too much, which they always do, right? Which they always do, it's harder for you to build. Oh, I didn't even see closure here. Yeah, nobody's getting that. Nobody cares about it. Who cares? Like I said, when it came to the people that you're letting go and backing away from, you're not giving them closure. You're not doing that whole conversation thing because at that point, if it really was that long, or however long you guys have known each other, they can figure it out themselves when they decide to introspect. Because until they decide to introspect, what point is there to have a conversation with someone who isn't willing to look at themselves? All they're going to do is point the finger at someone else, somewhere else, something else, blah, 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 blah. Excuses, excuses. We don't got time for that, right? Right. A few more. We got to speak up. Again, this closure card, I'm getting it's going with the closure card. With the speak up with closure, you've already voiced what their issues were. Yeah, you were the mirror to this person. You were the mirror to this person. You've already told them what their issues were, or they've already seen what their issues were. Or the fact that you're not giving them closure will make them, speak up for the reason of what they might text you, like, why haven't you talked to me? Why haven't, and you're just not going to respond. That's what I'm getting. They might try to shoot you a text message or a DM somewhere like, hey, what's going on? Why haven't you talked? Why haven't we talked? And you're not going to respond to them, and it's going to hold up a mirror to them because now you should really pay attention. Why aren't they responding to me? Why aren't they paying attention? Why don't they want to talk? Hmm. What else? You're definitely letting people go, Capricorn. People that are just there to be there. People that are just there because they see this in your future and they just want to be a part of it. We got light bulb moment, feeling inspired, insightful awareness, sudden realization. Yeah, wake up call. That's you. That was you. You got the sudden realization about the people that are fake around you. Lipstick evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, and betrayal. That could be something that is what you had to bounce back from, right? That could also be something that you had to bounce back from. You could have had to bounce back from infidelity around the time that you were trying to do something big for yourself, but because of the heartbreak that you went through, you didn't complete it. It didn't go well. Brick wall, defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. Yeah. Lust, greed, bareback, inconsiderate. Yeah, this person cheated on you. That's definitely what it was. You were defensive against this person because they cheated on you. That's what it was that you were going through before you had this bounce back with commitment issues here and past life and energy vampire. This is who, was that person. This is that energy vampire. They just wanted you for superficial reasons. They didn't really want a deep relationship. You can never have a deep relationship with someone who doesn't want to look in the mirror at themselves ever. It's not going to work. You can't force them to look in the mirror. They can just close their eyes, which is what everyone does anyway. They just walk around hitting walls all day. We have wine and dine. Courtship, consistently dating, romance and passion, detective, snooping, digging for dirt, accusations, fed up, over it, not having it, frustrated, swept up, head over heels, fallen in love, intense emotions. Oh, whoever this is, they're totally spying on you. There's another reason why you got them blocked. They're totally spying on you to see who's like courting you at this time, who's being romantic with you, who are you head over heels in love with at this time. And the fact that they're digging means that they're not finding anything. They're not seeing anything. Now, they may have this feeling about your big break, but as far as them seeing what it is that you got going on, that's not happening, because again, that's another lesson learned. You don't open your mouth before you need to. You don't open your mouth before it's done. Right, Cappy? Let's get some tarot on this. Who is this energy, sir? Who is this energy? We got the Hermit. It could be a Virgo. It could be a Virgo who's spying on you, dirt digging. This could also be your spirit guides that are guiding you, Capricorn. We got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. I'm getting that this could be a Virgo who you left out in the cold. You ain't talking to him no more. They could be unemployed. Yeah, they're going through it right now. All the responsibilities and things that they got to do. The Ten of Wands. They're working hard. They're hard to. They can't focus on the things that they're trying to focus on. They need energy. They're losing energy right now, and they're trying to see if they can get it from you. Yeah, the Five of Cups. You were their best supply. They're upset about the relationship that you guys no longer have, even though it was their fault that the relationship ended to begin with. What in the world? Yeah, Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It was their fault that you gave up on the relationship. It was their fault. They always wanted to cause conflict and fights and arguments over nothing. Look at that. Five of Swords showed itself again in the deck. We got the Two of Pentacles here in the reverse. This person was imbalanced. They were bad with money. They couldn't balance their emotions, the highs and lows of life. This is not a person that you could do the highs and lows of life with. Like if you needed someone to be there for you, if something were to happen in your life, this person is not the person to do it. Look at that. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Behind that, Ten of Swords. Yeah, because this person was sneaking around. This person betrayed you, stabbed you in the back, and hurt you because they were sneaking around with somebody else, right? Commitment issues here. They were sneaking around with someone else. All they wanted to do was be lustful. And now look at that. They in their head. What else? Yeah, look at that. Ace of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. They was juggling. We know what the other interpretation of the Ace of Wands can be. It can be the male phallus. So there you go. They was juggling. They just wanted sex from people. They were very lustful. Isn't that out here? Lust? It's right here. They were juggling because they were lustful. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, now they want to come back. They want to come back and give you a small offer. They want to come back and say, I've changed. They want to come back. Yeah, but they're still guarded. That's what they're not saying. They're two-faced. They're someone who's two-faced. They're not going to tell you the truth. They want to come back now and give you an offer, please. They want to work with you. You could be seeing 2-2. What's this Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, they want to come back and fight for the relationship now with the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Cups. They want to come back and fight for what y'all had in the past. And yo, you ain't think about that shit. You ain't think about none of that. Now you want to come back and fight for the relationship after you fought me all the time and held back from me? Really? Please. Now all of a sudden you want to be there. Now all of a sudden you see me as the Queen of Cups. Yeah. But the thing is that he's you, Capricorn, and you looking down, so you ain't even focusing on this person. You may not even see when this person come in. It might catch you off guard, but that don't mean it's gonna do anything. It's still gonna be like, why are you here? Yeah, you're gonna be moving forward from this person anyway. You're not gonna be paying this person no mind. Two of Swords, they could be in their head about if they're gonna come and give you this truth or not. But they're in their head because they're scared that if when they do tell you the truth, you're just gonna walk away anyway, and you will. You don't want to be with this person no more. You don't want to work with this person anymore. You're over it. Why would you go back to someone who basically ignored you and treated you as if you didn't mean anything while y'all were in a relationship? Please. Yeah, like I said, they're planning on if they should come and talk to you or not. They're trying to decide. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, they're trying to decide. Let me get the other deck. What's the most likely outcome? Let's do that. I am feeling like you're not going to give this person any time of day. No, nothing, no, nothing. Why are you here? Turn around and go home. Right? Yeah, man. Y'all got somebody in your energy that wicked, bro. Wicked. They're so self-centered, egotistical, narcissistic tendencies. Just somebody that you don't need to be around or associate yourself with or allowed to be in your energy. Because all they're going to do is take your vitality from you so they can use it for themselves. But that whole return on investment, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get a person that you poured your energy into. They're not going to do the same for you. They're going to leave you looking just like this boy in this picture, drained, empty, eyes closed. If your eyes are closed, you can't see, right? So now you blind. You blinded to the BS, you blinded to the manipulation, you're blinded to the ones who are actually the energy vampires. You need to cleanse. You need to cleanse your energy. Yeah, you need to cleanse your energy at this time, Capricorn. I'd say do a spiritual shower and sage pray. All right. And I thank you so much for joining me, Capricorn. These are the messages that I feel Spirit has for you. Drop down in the comments what else you want to see from me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.